Yo guys, welcome back to another video on our channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how you should be starting FIFA 22 Ultimate Team no matter what edition you've bought. Whether you guys have bought the Ultimate Edition, the Standard Edition, or any other edition in between, I'm going to show you guys exactly how you should be starting FIFA 22 and how you can get your Ultimate Team up and running to the best position possibly as fast as possible. Quickly before we do jump into it though guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and notifications turn on so there's any more videos on the channel. I'm going to be daily uploading tips and tricks, trading tips, the best way to make coins, the best starter teams, the best starter players, the best ways to complete SBCs, and all that sort of good stuff that you guys are going to want to see. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, notifications turn on so miss any of those. If you do enjoy this video and it does help you out, smash thumbs up. And also if you guys feel like I've missed anything and you guys are going to do this at the start of FIFA, let me know in the comments below, as you might just find that you do help some other people out as well, so that'd be great if you can leave that in the comments. But I'm going to jump straight into it. Okay guys, so the first thing we're going to talk about is pre-ordering the Ultimate Edition and the things you get with the Ultimate Edition, because that will give you a bit of a better start in FIFA, because you're going to get some better items and some FIFA points and stuff that are going to get you started well in FIFA. And we're going to talk about this real quick. So obviously you get the Foot Heroes player, but this isn't available till December 1st. Why it's taken that long for them to give us that player, I don't really understand. I thought the whole point of pre-ordering it was you get these players that are meant to make a bit of a boost to your team. You spend more money, so you should be able to get your hands on these players. I understand they're going to be a bit more overpowered cards. They're going to be higher rated than what a lot of the starter cards are, but the whole point of paying for the Ultimate Edition, in my opinion, is the fact that you do get hold of them, especially earlier than December, because a lot of people actually stop playing a lot of the game by December. So anyway, that's regardless of the point. We're going to get a Foot Heroes player, but we're never going to talk about that. So the first thing we're going to get on launch day on October the 1st, when the game fully goes live, is going to be the one to watch player. This is untradeable, but this can make a massive difference to your team depending on who you do get. There's going to be some crazy one to watch cards out because of the fact there's been a lot of massive transfers in this transfer window. And also there's going to be some players in it that might pick up 1 or 2 informs within the early weeks of FIFA 22 as well. So keep hold of your one to watch player. Don't try and chuck them in any SBCs or anything like that, which I've seen a couple people do in previous years. Keep hold of that one to watch player. Just keep them in your club, because you might find that they turn out to be a decent rated card. But the next thing is where it's going to get a bit more how you actually want to start FIFA. And one of the main things is the 4-day early access. This is absolutely massive. Getting on the game 4 days before those that have pre-ordered the Standard Edition is absolutely massive, guys. This gives you 4 days of getting gameplay in and being able to get used to the game, get a feel for the game, and give you a better advantage in the game. Also then, by playing 4 days of gameplay, you're going to get more coins from playing the games and building your squads up and actually having a decent little team by the time anyone else even got on the game. So you're going to come up against a lot of weaker teams, which will put you in a much better position to start winning games. Obviously, the more games you're winning, the higher up your division's going, or whatever it is that you're doing, the higher up you're going to go, the more coins you're going to earn, and the more packs you're going to unlock to get some better players in. Next up, guys, is going to be the 4,600 FIFA points, and this is where you guys are going to have to change what you're going to do. A lot of people are going to get onto the game, they're going to go, right, let me spend these FIFA points on packs. Let me just open 7.5k packs, see if I can get anyone big. If you guys are semi-decent at the game and can win like 2 or 3 games in a draft, please go and play drafts. You're going to get bigger pack rewards, giving you a much better chance of packing someone bigger and being worth more coins, and the pack sizes are going to be better anyway. If you win one game, usually in FIFA 21 for example, if you win one game and then lose your second game, you normally get like a 15k pack and then a 7.5k pack and maybe a 5k pack. And so for 300 FIFA points, the 15k pack alone is worth 300 FIFA points, let alone the 7.5 and the 5k pack that you are going to get as well, which give you a better chance of getting some bigger players. Because again, the packs are bigger. The bigger the packs, obviously, the better chance there is of packing a higher rated player. So if you guys can do well in drafts and win maybe 2 or 3 games, I highly, highly recommend you spend all these FIFA points, or at least the majority of these FIFA points. I understand you might want to open some packs, but I recommend you do spend the majority of these on foot drafts. At least get a feel for foot draft. Just try and have an idea of how you guys can get good at it, and even keep hold of some of the FIFA points if you want to get used to the gameplay before going into Ultimate Team and playing foot draft. So for example, go in, play some division games, get a feel for the game, and then go into drafts and try and beat people that you can. And once you play a couple of drafts, you might think, okay, actually, draft's a little bit too hard for me right now. I'm going to spend my FIFA points on packs. And if you choose to spend your FIFA points on packs, that's absolutely fine, guys. Just make sure you're selling everything and getting the most money for your players that you can at that moment in time. And then remember to sell your fitness cards, your contracts, all that sort of stuff as well, because they are going to go for quite a lot at the start of the game. And if you've got 4,600 FIFA points, you're going to get a fair few of them as well. So you can keep some and sell a lot of them as well. But like I said, if you guys can play draft and do well in draft, please go and do draft, because you will earn so many more coins going that way. Obviously, guys, you get some loan players like Mbappe, and then you get the choice of Alaba, Foden, or Son as well, which is massive. You guys can use these in the friendlies. I don't know if it's going to be the same as last year, that the loans aren't going to run out in friendlies. If that's the case, make sure you're definitely keeping hold of them, because they're great to use all year round. You can use Mbappe in all your friendlies, and if they do the same as last year, you're going to have plenty of friendlies to grind out for different objectives and stuff, which I'm really looking forward to. So make sure you are keeping hold of these big name players, because it really will make that difference in your squad when you're trying to win these. So guys, I'm now going to be talking about the early access where you guys can get on a 10 hours. And the one thing you want to be doing on this is really balancing your time very well. Obviously, you only have 10 hours of gameplay, so you got to use this wisely and make sure every time you are closing out the game for a start, you're backing out of Ultimate Team, going back to the main menu and quitting the game, like completely closing the application so the timer stops running down. Because I made this mistake once when it first came out. I just left the game running, dashboarded it, turned the Xbox off or whatever. But in the background, the game's still technically running, so your hours are still ticking away. So make sure you're definitely closing out the application. And the reason I say to back out of Ultimate Team before doing this is because you can then go onto the web app and just log in straight away. And the web app and the early access go really well in hand together because you can do all your menu stuff like your trading, you're opening any packs that you might have got from a foot draft or something, any trading, any positioning, any club things that you'd be doing in the menus, you can now do on the web app. So just do all of that sort of stuff on the web app. And the only reason you guys should be loading up the game for that 10 hours is to play gameplay. So you might want to play an hour of gameplay here, play 2, 3, 4 games there, play a draft or something, and then go back onto the web app, sort out all your club stuff where you might want to be, like I say, opening the packs from the draft that you might have just got. And then you can spend some more time on the web app selling that sort of stuff, maybe doing some trading. I'm going to be putting out plenty of trading videos for the web app and just the console as well. So make sure you guys are staying tuned for that. And you have got notifications turned on so miss any of that, because I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest ways to make coins whilst the game has first come out. But yeah, so the early access, like I said, the only thing you want to be doing with that trial is playing games. Just make sure you are constantly playing games whilst you are on that. If you're ever changing your team out, if you're trying to sell players and buy more players, all of that needs to be done on the web app because it's going to save you so much time. You might think, it's only going to take me 10, 15 minutes, and then you go and do something else and you're messing about with this and that. You end up spending an hour just playing menu stuff on the game, which you could have spent that whole hour earning more coins by playing games, winning a foot draft, getting involved in some tournaments and stuff like that. Speaking of, in the early access, I believe there is going to be a friendly mode where you can actually earn packs from playing this friendly mode. So if this thing's repeatable, if you can play this friendly over and over and over and over again, I highly recommend that's probably all you grind whilst you're doing this, because if that is the case and you can play for them early access hours before the game does go live. So guys, if you guys were wondering what I was talking about, I just found it on the pitch notes here. As you can see, a limited time early access live foot friendly where you can compete for pack rewards. And this is massive. If these packs are decent packs and this is repeatable, this is definitely something you guys should be grinding. Yeah, okay, play some divisions, play some division rivals or whatever and get yourself up in the divisions, earn some packs and some more coins that way. But definitely try out this friendly game or this friendly mode where you can compete for pack rewards, because once again, linking back to that Mbappe and the loan cards that you guys can get, if these loans don't go down whilst playing friendly, these are players that you can really start using and giving yourself a much better advantage in these friendly games to try and win more packs and win more pack rewards, which is absolutely huge. And then once again, go on the web app, open your packs, sort your club out, and go back on the game, grind some more of this friendly and some more division rivals or divisions, whatever they're calling it now. And then you guys can start earning more coins that way. And I highly, highly recommend you do this, especially if the packs are tradable. If the packs are untradeable, maybe it's not going to be as worth it. But hopefully these packs are fully tradable and we can get in, earn some decent 7.5k, 15k, maybe even 25k packs to start the game off just by playing the game for a couple days early. So okay guys, I actually just noticed this is only for the ones that have pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition that can get on 4 days early or whatever it is, on the September the 27th. Yeah, 4 days early. So if you guys have ordered the Ultimate Edition, please make sure you are playing a lot of this limited friendly access, because I can see them being tradable rewards now. I've noticed it is for pre-order only, so make sure you're definitely making the most of this. So then for you guys that are going to be just playing the EA trial and waiting for the October the 1st to come around, just make sure you're playing as many div rival games or division games, whatever you would want to call it, or as many games as you possibly can, and any drafts or anything to try and get yourself the best start in a game. And like I said, I'm going to be uploading loads of trading videos within that time, so make sure you're subscribed here with notifications turned on so miss any of those, to give yourself the best start and get the most coins at the start of the game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, smash a big thumbs up. Let me know what else you want to see in the comments below, guys, before the game does drop, and I'll be sure to get onto that over the next 4 days before the game does drop as well. So make sure you do comment that, and I'll be sure to get on it in the next couple of days. But like I said, once the game does go live, daily videos on this channel, so make sure you got notifications turned on so miss any of those. All kinds of tips and tricks, trading videos, all the best starter teams and stuff like that as well, guys. So make sure you are subbed with notice turned on. If you did enjoy it, smash thumbs up. Like I said, let me know your thoughts on anything else in the comments below. I appreciate watching until the end. I'm going to be streaming this on my Twitch as well, guys. If you do want to follow me over there, links in the description. I appreciate watching until the end. Catch you in the next one in a bit. Peace.